Hello YouTube, it's Tony. Welcome to episode 4 of my PVM to Max Cash series. So in the previous episode, I got extremely lucky with God Wars Dungeon 2. Yes, the very first drop of this episode. Oh, and by the way, I just got myself 116 personal record. Nice. Oh, Poggers, Slisky's Essence. Right here. Yep, this is the second one I got in 2 hours. So during my 3-hour stream, this was what I got. Let's see how much this is gonna be. 25.3 million. Yeah, you see, it is really profitable, like I said before. Even without these essences, I would say, well, 8.2 million in 3 hours. So, not the greatest, but still pretty decent, I would say. Oh, and by the way, I am at 69 million, which is a cool number. Nice. I got myself maximum rep for Saren, which means, yes, I have the full drop rate for this. Now, I'm working on maxing, well, Zeros, which is at 40-50 at this moment. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to start using my Ring of Death, so I decided to convert these Spirit Shard packs into 22 mil worth of them. So yeah, there we go. Just gonna withdraw them as if I bought this. Alright, so it is double XP, but I'm already 5.4 bill, so I definitely don't need this. I know, that's a weird flex, but hey. Nice, that's actually not a bad chest. 4 million GP worth of stuff. So yeah, here is my death compilation at P4, man. It's so bad to the point where I feel like it's a loss at Araxor instead of being profit, man. This is just so frustrating, seriously. I can't believe I just keep dying at Araxor right now, and my death costs are absolutely ramped up. Yeah, I feel like at this point I should camp Gregorovich instead and other God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses, but I don't know, man. I'm really sad and depressed at this moment. Look at these deaths. This is such a shame. What? Wow, crackling went off at the worst possible time. Ha! A spider. Oh my god, I actually got my personal record. 413 on this. Nice. 10 Reaper tasks, I get 10 extra Reaper points. And let's see how much we're at. 123. Crackling went off. Oh man, crackling went off, man. Man, this has to be the worst loot ever. Look at that, 28k for this. Oh my goodness, finally I get a leg top. Thank you. Finally, Araxi. Araxi, thank you. Finally, 190 kills right here. Yes, finally. Oh my goodness, 404 personal record, nice. I was just doing my Twin Fury task and this is what I get, but unfortunately, yeah, it's not worth that much money anyways, so whatever. Oh my goodness, yo, I got a Blade of Avarice, man, that is so cool, but hey, it's not even worth anything anyways, which is only worth, let's see, 1.2 million for this, man, seriously? Yeah, by the way, this is still my Reaper task, which I have, let's see, how many Twin Furies do I have left? 20 Twin Furies for this, damn. Now, I did forget to mention this, but it is finally Araxor 2 and 3, so no more minions. Like, I always keep struggling at minions because I make careless mistakes where I just get reflected a huge amount of damage. Also, this is what I do when it comes to the start of P4. I make sure I have Devotion, and then I use Zerk afterwards. So when that happens, what I do is I keep my keys on 4 fingers, which are XC for food, and then B and N for magic and range prayers. Yeah, so I also click my abilities, so that's pretty easy for me to manage. Yep. As you can see right here, this is pretty relaxing right so far. And most oftentimes, I'm able to prayer flick just in time. However, obviously, once in a while, I do encounter this bouncing thing that, you know, I don't kill it in time before it touches me though. Yeah, since I forgot about my alch machine, I'm just gonna use this to alch all my alchballs instead of selling them to the GE, especially because it's double XP weekend. So yeah, the next upgrade I got myself was the Luck of the Dwarves, and I hope this is gonna be worth it. I mean, I wanted to go for a Scythe because it offers you better DPS, but people are suggesting to use Luck of the Dwarves because it really helps with spider legs, so I'm gonna see if this investment's gonna be worth it or not. Hopefully though. Oh my goodness, thank goodness I got that kill, yo. I got a spider leg middle. Nice. Araxi 216 KC. Aw man, I used Sign of Life. Thanks a lot, stupid Araxor. At least I better get a leg piece off of this Sign of Life. Oh my god, I got a Fang. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I forgot to record this, but I did do a 2-hour stream, and I was doing Hellware. Now this is what I got in terms of Lance Dimes and Dwarf Weeds. Yeah, so pretty much I sold them for at least 12 point something K, and we're at 11 million GP. Now as for the rest of my money, I don't have a lot of assets I could sell, aside from, you know, these Ceradamon Brew Flasks, and pretty much my alchables. I just cashed in this money from my alchables, and we're at 13 million GP. Well, I decided to blow my money off for something else. Now, one of the things I like to tell you guys is don't be afraid to let yourself be sort of poor. Like, don't try to make as much money as you can, but rather just try to invest money on things you feel that are worth it. Seriously though, selling these Ceradamon Brew Flasks, yeah. They actually account for a huge portion of my profit at Araxor, well, aside from the Uniques and the Onyxes and the Bolt Tips. Nice, there we go. Yep, I have maximum reputation on Zeros, and the only thing I'm missing is Zamorak. It's not like they drop anything good for Zamorak, so that's why I chose it last, but getting a Lance would definitely be a huge amount of profit per hour. Oh my god, another Sirenic Essence. Well, they're actually worth less than the Lance Dime drop, just so you know. Which is funny, right? Oh yeah, I wanted to flex myself, and guess what? 2.7k total level, haha. Ever since this update, because we got 120 Herblore and farming right here. Oh yes, they finally sold. Yes, finally. Finally they sold, so there we go, 21 million GP for this. Yeah, well hopefully I can get a Scythe later today when I start streaming, because I'm only missing a leg bottom, so I'm planning to do 3-hour stream. Oh my goodness, yes, I got a spider leg bottom, there we go. Holy Jesus, yes, Araxi. Let's go, let's go. I killed 237 of this for that. Oh my god. Yes, baby. One-way process. Yes, there is my Noxious Scythe, there we go. Oh, thank goodness, I can use this instead of my Lance right here. Wow, I sold this Lance for 35.7 million, yeah. I mean, some people might be like, yeah, you should get Aftershock first, but I don't think it's that big of an upgrade compared to just this, so. Precise 5 and Equilibrium 2 instead. Oh my goodness, 119 personal record, nice. Yeah, I love farming Hellware for Atlantidimes, they are really, really good. Look at how many I got here, haha. Alright, so I logged in right now, and I sold my Lantidimes, which means 72 million GP. Oh yes, I also claimed these for my alch machine, and that means I'm at 76 million. Now, I'm just going to end this episode right here, and just before I do so, this is my collection log. Well, for Araxi, that is. So, let's see. I have 256 KC, and I've obtained everything except the Araxi Eye. Well, and the pets as well, but still. I'm probably going to get pets at some point later down the road, but for now, I'm glad I got really, really lucky, even though I was a little bit drawn to Spider Leg Top. Now, I had 2 Spider Leg Tops before the rebuild, but I'm not going to use it for this rebuild series itself. Now I couldn't show you my overall loot tab since I got broke before getting my leg top, and the main problem was because I kept dying early on. I mean, nowadays I only die twice per hour and only to freak accidents instead of, lack of awareness. At least the way how I set up my prayer keybinds, it's much easier for me to press the food and the prayers at the same time. I died so often to the point where I thought Araxxor was going to be a loss, until my luck absolutely erupted after I got my leg top. Seriously, I can't believe how much I complained about getting dry, and I apologize for this, but maybe that's just the type of person I am. I was never used to having dry streaks as a PVMer, since, as a skiller everything was consistent, as well as the time spent being really predictable. Anyways, I'm not sure on what to buy next, but probably save up for Magic and Noxious Staff or something like that. Also, probably aside from Dragon Rider Lance, there's a cheaper way to get Aftershock perk. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I hope I see you next episode. Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and don't forget to follow this series.